Alright, let's pick our theme. Uh-oh. Alright, looks like we got the express train theme. Alright, let's get started. The first thing I think of is a rhythm with the piano like bum 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 bum. Sort of like the chugga chugga, and I want it real nice and low. For an express train, I want it to be in major, so a little bit happy. Maybe something like this sounds good. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like this tempo as well. And of course we gotta have that chugga chugga with the hi-hats. I think we can pretty safely have a 4 on the floor kick pattern. Oh, that's nice. Now, what can we do from here? I think we want to do some fun stuff with the bass. Guitar can do some choo-chooing. I think we want to use pizzicato strings. Maybe we'd want spiccato for some edginess. And I think, sort of like the Dwarf Mines theme, a train theme is kind of a call and response. So let's clone this, get rid of the piano for now so we can focus on the call and response. And I think we want, well, we can do our strings calling and respond with the electric guitar. I think an ascending arpeggio is going to embody the theme of adventure. I think we can build some tension by repeating that and layering it with another instrument, maybe the chord pad. And we can change this to go up. I think for this next pattern, we'll switch up the drums a little bit. And instead of having the chugga, we'll have it resolve in a way. And let's get rid of the strings here. We're basically just gonna work with a fresh pattern. And this is where we respond with the electric guitar. Yeah, something like that. Let's make this unique, and that way we can add piano to this. Maybe the scheme from before. Let's test how that sounds in pattern 2 first, actually. Yeah, that could work. We'll have to lower the velocity a lot, though. Let's try lowering that. Yeah, that's nice. Let's copy that, paste that, and to contrast with the chugga chugga of the piano, we can do some meaty little chords. And we'll take turns with the guitar by doing a fat chord and then do do do. Well, I don't want it to sound too muddled, so let's just stick to short notes. It can work if I just shorten it up a little bit. Are these guitar notes? Yeah. Maybe if we just copy that, it'll be good. Oh, that sounds much better. There we go. And let's add back this fast rhythm to fill the gaps. I was thinking maybe we could adjust the intro to make it decrescendo over time. Oh, that's really interesting. Add some humanization, and let's make it swell at the start of pattern 2. Ooh, let's make the string swell as well. To do that, I'll need to automate the volume. Yeah, that's nice. Now for pattern 3, let's find a way to up the ante, get some more excitement in there. As a start, let's just make sure we have that same piano scheme, the chugga chugga, and let's try and get something going with the chord pad. There we go, and we'll have to fade out the velocity for the piano here. And let's extend those guitar notes because they feel kind of short. And we'll have another one, kind of like pattern 4. Let's make that unique. And I think we want to raise up this time. And then this will lead into a section where the electric guitar sings a little bit. Let's change up the piano chords to follow that scheme. And we can make these notes long to signify change. I think, let's make a new pattern. We'll take the percussion scheme from pattern 2 and put that here. Oh, I kind of like how it's going even with just the percussion. It's like it's building up to something interesting. Let's find a way to crescendo this. I think just adjusting the peaks of these notes might help. Maybe we can copy the piano from the first pattern. Instead of decrescendo, we can crescendo. That's a cool effect. And I think for a real breakdown, let's just do something new. Maybe now if we make a more traditional drum pattern, it'll add a nice contrast in a moment where we can really sing in this song. And it kind of reminds me of some characters having conversations about where they might be headed, what they're gonna see, what they're gonna do, and I think we definitely need the guitar to sing in this part. Let's lay down some chords, I think. Ooh, something cool. If we take pattern 4, the piano chords from here, and combine it with the piano chords from pattern 5, then we can sing over top of that. We really want to pour our soul into this part as best as we can, just find a way to make things sound good. And I think this might be a cheesy rhythm. Let's complete the phrase. Let's extend it a little bit. Maybe find a way to incorporate arpeggiation. I think instead of guitar playing this whole thing, maybe we can have a different instrument play the second part to the melody. So it kind of continues with our call and response scheme. Yeah, that's pretty sick. This instrument is just a little too quiet, so let's layer it. That's nice. And let's do a different type of call. We can lower the volume for these notes. A subtle way to transition to our next section, which hopefully I'll be able to do quickly enough. And in interest of time, let's just do things very simply and essentially. We'll mimic the response from last time, bring it up an octave, sort of like we did for the guitar part. Does the guitar even get quieter with lower velocity? I think we'll have to do that manually. Oh man, but I'm running out of time. I gotta meaty this up. Let's make sure we're not forgetting anything. Or you know what, we can put these notes on the piano. That way it's not as harsh, but it still adds some substance. For some reason it just sounds wrong on the piano, so that was a waste of time. We're really running out of time, and I forgot about the bass, so it looks like poor bass doesn't get anything cool again, but let's just add some warmth. Shoot, the velocity is messed up. But yeah, let's just do this alternating pattern. I think we can actually have that go throughout the whole thing, but it sounds nice in that pattern. In that case, it'll sound good in this pattern because it's basically the same thing. The real test is patterns 4 and 5. Does this work there? Alright, I don't see it working because a lot of low stuff is going on. Let's just leave it out of that for now. Let's go in pattern 6 maybe. Yeah, that works fine. And hopefully it'll work here. Oh! I figured it out. It's because we have to follow these notes. Oh man, can we do something here? Will it work if I oh shoot, I don't think we have enough time. Alright, let's copy drums from here. I wanna try it. Go here, drums, delete that, do that, do that. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Shoot! Okay, let's just try this. Oh no. Alright. Well, that's time. Now that that's done, I'm going to pretty this up, and we can take a listen to it. Alrighty, now that it's all prettied up, let's take a listen. Alright, I kind of like that. I think it's a sort of driven train theme that gives you the time to think about where you're going and also build some excitement for the journeys ahead. Yeah, let me know what you think, and have a good one.